Kia ora, my name is Ari, this is Movie 101. I'm reviewing for you the movie The Shawshank Redemption. Now this movie came out in 1994. It is probably the best and highly rated prison movie of all time. So if you have not seen it, put this on your list of must-see movies. This movie is all about two people who pretty much form this relationship over time in prison. Now it's been narrated by Red, who's played by Morgan Freeman, and Andy to Frank's is the character being played by Tim Robbins. Just so you know, Stephen King's actually one of the writers of this, if not the writer. And then Frank Darabont, that's it. He also wrote the screenplay and directed. He pretty much gets sent to jail for supposedly killing his wife and her secret lover. So, you know, what happens in prison, if you drop the soap. Just kind of shows his journey and how he makes friends in prison and how he survives and how he gets through each day and things like that. He's actually quite a well-educated character also. So it's really good to see him develop these relationships with different characters within the movie, especially Red, who is played by Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman narrates the whole movie. It's actually really good to see from his, you know, perspective, because he's talking about what's already happened. So, you know, okay, there must be a good outcome if he's narrating what's happened. But to which point does he stop narrating? You will find out once you watch that movie. I definitely enjoyed it. This is a classic film, I think, that everyone needs to have in their Blu-ray collection or have seen at some point in their lives. I know in New Zealand it is a movie that we have studied. So I was in high school in the 90s, not long after this movie actually was released. It's compulsory to learn it, but excuse me, it's winter time. I'm just getting over the cold. Just the way the movie's been shot, the colours, the storyline, you know, it really does depict. I think it's crazy because you think over time movies would get better and better. I think some of the movies that are coming out now lack depth. That's why I'm being drawn to like old classics and stuff, and how things used to be shot. And it's good that we have some directors out there that are wanting to take it back to how it used to be, you know, and you appreciated the small things. But now I do love that these days there are some people who are just so talented and they try and incorporate everything into that amount of time, you know. Not just on a big scale but on a deeper scale, because if you can make a lasting impression on someone, they're going to always come back and want to relive that emotion or moment, or, you know, within the movie itself. But this is definitely one that I believe that you should watch. This might be a bit of a long review tonight, but I just want to give it honor, this movie. Really love the Tim Robbins performance. I think this is probably my best performance with him in. And also Morgan Freeman, I mean, he's just a legend, you know. Can't think of anything wrong that Morgan Freeman could do, because since then, of course, we all know who he is and how many movies he's been in since then. There were a few parts in the movie that really touched my heart, and I think and there are parts that were like, oh, like it just fully takes you on this journey. If you haven't seen it before, it's really like nothing is predictable. But because it's been out 20 years, it's definitely a classic. I don't think anything else compares to it. It's just, yeah, it's a real good movie for people to watch if you want to see relationships and just overcoming obstacles, overcoming things that may come your way. Yeah, it's just great to see these characters and develop within the movie, and even just, you know, it's sometimes we can relate that to our own lives as we change throughout time, and what we learn through time and what makes us better people at the end of the day. So yes, that is my review of Shawshank Redemption. Just a little bit of an opinion from my side of things, and I really enjoyed it. that's it. It's a must-see movie. Probably put it in your top 10. Crime, drama. Make the time to watch it when you can with a few friends, if possible. I'm sure you won't be disappointed. Thanks so much for tuning in yet again. You are so loyal, and big ups to all of you guys that are subscribed to me. Remember, there is a movie on a Monday and a Thursday, cinema releases, and also Blu-rays reviews. Thanks so much. That was Movie 101. I'll see you here next week on Monday. Bye. Oh yeah, wait a minute, let me put some of you in it.